What's up YouTube? This is Saman from Aesthetic Progression, and in this video I am going to specifically target on people that want to be a personal trainers, that are either studying to become one or that have a future plans of becoming a personal trainer. So as a personal trainer myself, I would like to give you a heads up of what you can expect from the future. So, if you are doing the course or if you are doing an exam or prepping for a certification program, then chances are you're doing it because you love what you're doing, right? I mean, this is one of those fields that people that are involved in this professional are really love what they do and really are enthusiastic about it and stuff like that. Nobody does it because they have to do it, you know. Unlike business or becoming a doctor or something, I believe that this profession is something that the students pick by themselves, which is why people have really have fun working out in general, but also helping people out as well. But with that being said, there are a lot of things that you need to consider before stepping in this field because it is not exactly what it seems. Now, there are a lot of people, like a lot of people that train celebrities and make six-figure salary and whatnot, and you look at them and you want to live their life and how they are in the media and stuff like that. But truth is little bit beyond that, and which is the reason why I'm making this video. Now, before I go deeper into that, let me introduce myself and a little bit about my background, so it helps to put the story in place. Okay, so first of all, I started working out since the age of 17, and I just did it because I was kind of like my friend of mine. Okay, it's a long story about how I got involved, but then once I got into the gym, I was really hooked onto it. I was like, okay, this is it. Somehow I just attracted towards it. No specific reason, but I stepped into the gym for the first day. I was like, this is what I like. This is what I want to do. So from that day, I started learning, and back in 2008, when I came in over here, my opportunity for learning grew, and I studied a lot of books, watched videos, and stuff like that, and my knowledge grew with that. So back in 2012, I decided I would, you know, take an exam because I was helping other people, and other people were like, "Yeah, you should totally be a trainer and stuff like that." I was like, "Yeah, this is what I wanted to do," and I am going for a bachelor's in Sac State for kinesiology. But before that, I want to get into the field and see what it really is all about. So I took an exam. I took an ACSM exam. I studied for about 3 weeks, and at mid-January of 2013 this year, I took the test and I passed it and became a ACSM certified personal trainer. Okay, so I was really excited about it, and I was like, oh, okay, now finally I get to do what I love. I get to help people out. I get to be around the gym all the time, which I really like and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure this is with a lot of people that are watching my video right now. Um, but I have been, I have applied to two of the major companies around, and I was hired by both of them in a different occasion. And I'm not going to tell you the name, but I'm going to tell you stories about each one of them. Okay, so uh, after giving an exam, it takes about 2 weeks or so to get your certification through the mail and stuff. And the day I got it, I went to this gym, and fortunately they were hiring people the same day. And I was like, okay, I've been working out at the gym for a few years now, and I knew that guy, and I was like, okay, I just got my certification, and I went there, and I was like, I asked the manager if you are hiring. Sorry about my voice. I'm fighting the flu for quite a few days now. But anyways, so and he was like, yeah, we are hiring, and how soon can you work? I was like, all excited. I just got my license, and I was like, hey, I have a job now, and I was like, okay, I can work from today. I was having other work back then as well, which I had no intention of quitting because I want to know how this job goes first. So I was like, okay, I can only work so many days. I can work 4 days. I can work these and these shifts, and he was like all okay with it, and I was like, wow, I was all excited, right? So I started working, and the first day I go, they explain about all these stuff, and which first of all I was okay with it. So the gym I worked with at the first place was like, um, best thing we liked about it is there was no, we didn't have to step forward and sell the personal training packages because I always felt I am a personal trainer and I should be able to train people and not be, trying to hassle them about buying packages and stuff like that. And I believe that if I'm a good trainer, clients will come to me, which I will explain to you guys in a little while. And and the thing is, the good thing about I like about the gym was they would find clients to us and distribute it according to what our specialty is and what our availability is at the gym and stuff like that, which is again okay with me. I wasn't looking for tremendous amount of clients, since I already had a job, so I was just looking to work on it for a couple of hours a day, 4 or 5 clients or so. Um, so I was like, and everything was going good. But then they talk about the stuff, and finally I asked about what the pay, right? And I was kind of shocked to hear the pay. They only wanted to pay $7 a session, and the sessions were 30 minutes long. So if I gave one session, that would be $7. If I gave two sessions, which is an hour, that would be $14. Now, I was like, yeah, still okay with it. I didn't have any experience and stuff like that, so the pay was not so great compared to my other job, but was okay. Plus, I would do what I like, so I was like, okay, that's pretty good and stuff. But here was the catch that a lot of gyms have, and even that gym had, was I had to give a lot of time unpaid to the clients. And I was like, I had to, you know, I was like, I had to be like, like I had to make schedules for clients, and I had to, do a lot of stuff, measurements, scheduling, and make workout routines and stuff like that, unpaid. And the guys you are listening to me might think that, oh my god, this guy did it for money, you should be passionate about it and not think about those kind of stuff. You guys are right. You should not be thinking about those stuff all the time. But then come to reality. We have to pay bills, okay? I can't spend 2 hours talking with the clients, fixing schedules, stuff like that off the clock with only $7. You have to be more realistic. Just because you do what you love doing doesn't mean you can do it for free. Because as I said again, we have to pay bills, we have to pay rent. Okay? I'm not complaining about low pay, but there are gyms that doesn't pay at all when you're not in the floor training people. Even if you're talking and stuff like that, there are a lot of gyms that doesn't pay you. Okay, and this is what I was trying to come about when I said expectation. A lot of you guys think you go to personal training, you go 15, 16 hours, you get a commission or whatever, and when you're giving the interview and stuff like that, it sounds great. They make you sound phenomenal, and it's not like that a lot of people. I should say it's not like that people can do it, but there are very few people that are actually able to pull it off. There are a lot of people that that only survive in this business for 5, 6 months just because of the same reason. It's not because they are passionate about it. It's not that they don't want to help the clients if they don't get paid, but it's just that you have to be more realistic, right? I mean, I had to spend literally 30 minutes training, which I got paid $7, and I spent 2 hours at the gym, like talking, teaching how to do them properly and stuff like that. So it's upon you. Are you willing to do that? And I stayed at that gym for 3 months. And I had 5 clients, and so it was about one client a day. So that was $7 a day, and that was about 5 days a week. Okay, so 7 times 5 is $35 a week, and I had to spend at least minimum of hour and a half a person, because that's how they wanted to get it done. Okay, so about 2 hours of my time invested right there when pay was only $7. Now here's the good part, right? So they gave me another client, and they were like, okay, take this client, and this is what you have to do. She was training half an hour once a month, half an hour once a month. So I would get paid only $7 for that client once a month, and I was like, this is ridiculous, you know. And he wanted to call her and talk with them and stuff like that, which is okay with me. But they wanted me to do it all on the gym, off the clock, and they didn't want me to be available in my other job because they wanted to put that job in perspective. So I was like, I mean, first priority, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm too tight. I have to give my hours to other jobs. I had to make a living out of it. I had to pay my bills and everything. And I had this huge conversation like with my manager. You can't do that. You're not passionate about it and stuff like that. Which a lot of you guys might be thinking at this point while you are watching my video. Okay, I'm extremely passionate about it, and I'm extremely into helping people uh, achieve their fitness goals. And there are a lot of time I train people for free. Even if I was getting $7, I was actually training clients for free at the gym that I work in. But it's, you have to be more practical about it, and it's just that you can't do it because you have a. As I said again, I'm saying this again and again and again because I don't want people accusing me that I'm not passionate about what I do. Being passionate is one thing, and being practical is another. So you think about that. Okay, so and on the second job that I applied, because I quit immediately when he said, you know, that has to be your first priority and stuff. You can't be, you know, giving more time to other gym and stuff. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I have to make a living. I quit. But still, I wanted to do, and I gave an interview to the second gym, and they really liked what I say and my experience about clients, and you know, they called me in an interview, had me do train one of the manager who acted like they didn't know how to do anything and stuff like that, which is great. You know, they're testing my knowledge, and that is absolutely fine. And again, you know, they were like, they want to hire me, and they wanted to call me for the final paperwork and stuff like that, where we would talk about the pay and stuff, and everything was fine. They wanted to give me 2 hours each week to grow my business. So unlike the other gym that did not pay anything, they wanted to give me 2 hours a week, and it was our own responsibility to bring clients. And the pressure was we had to sell at least $2,000 worth of package, and a session would be that is $2,000 a month. And the session, that's the minimum, okay? And if you keep doing the minimum, you'll be fired in no time. And a session would cost you about $60, but the more you buy, obviously, cheaper it gets. A session is about 45 minutes. So I kept thinking, and it's okay with meeting deadlines and stuff like that, but then think about it. You do it these things are something that you do because you like. I'm not against hard work, but it these are the things that I personally want to do to people that are willing to get in shape, not to meet my professional, you know, my out of my company's target of a certain month, because then I'd be saying wrong stuff that a lot of people do, give a false expectation that a lot of people do, a lot of trainers do, and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I have literally talked to trainers before at that gym, and they are like, as a client, and they are like, they're like, I'll help you build 10-15 pounds of muscle in a month. How? You know, how would you do that in a month? A pound of pure muscle in like a day or two? I mean, come on, it's just not possible. It's just unpractical unless you give somebody like massive doses of steroids and stuff. It's just not possible. I mean, you just have to lie around people, give them false expectation on what you have to do to get clients and stuff. And it was completely against my morals. And you can think what you want about your morals and what you're willing to do for this, but I was like, I can't do it because I have talked with a lot of, and they didn't like the way they had to approach the clients with it. And they have to do that if they want to make a living. It's just like, a car dealership and stuff like that all over again. So think about it, these stuff before, and you maybe a lot of people think that I'm bitching about it over here and being a pussy, but these are some reality. And like, I go to this gym, and every month there are new trainers. Why? You know, is it because they're not good at what they do? I don't think so. I mean, a lot of people are really knowledgeable and passionate about it, but at the end of the day, it's just about being practical. Now, with all those negativity, I would like to say there are a lot of people that are successful. One of the example I would like to give you guys is this is a YouTube phenomena, personal trainer. I would say there are two of them I really follow, and they are Vince Del Monte. Okay, he's known as the Skinny Guy Savior, and other guy is going to be Lee Hayward, and he's the owner of Total Fitness Bodybuilding website, and he gives personal training and stuff like that. They are the successful people, and I am learning a lot from them. Okay, first of all, they're doing what they love, which a lot of people are, but what a lot of people are not doing is not expanding their opportunities. And what I meant by that is they're limiting themselves to the gym, and they're being dependent on the clients that come through the gym. The those two names I mentioned, they have online business a lot more, and in that way they get to help a lot of people. Their scope and field is broad of clients that they pull out from, and both of them has individual niche of people that are interested in. You guys can go and check. That's again Vince Del Monte and Lee Hayward. You can see their videos and stuff. Like, a lot of them are free, but obviously they have to make their living as well. So they have a lot of programs that they sell and stuff like that, and they are really good. And I'm just rattling at this point, but what I'm trying to say is, it's not like if you don't work hard you wouldn't be successful, but it's just that, one, you have to be passionate about it, and two, you have to open your mind to clients and not be limited to the gym. If you are, the chances of you being successful are very rare. And right now I'm not training anyone. I'm just training like 4 people right now at my own gym, because that's the clients I want to work on. And I'm I'm charging them a fair amount of money that they can afford, and that's about it. That's a lot of fact about that, especially beginners should know about when it comes to personal training and stuff. And it's a long video right now, and on the next video I'm going to talk about certifications and stuff like that. I don't really mean to, depress you guys, or, just chatter about stuff and bitching about personal training industry and stuff like that. It's just what it is. Okay, so if you guys want to be dependent on the gym and think about working at 24 Fitness, Gold's Gym, CalFit, or any of the gym, and not picking those gyms, uh, then you guys have a real big problem coming through. And I will tell you why, if you work on those gyms and if you go to school about it, you'll have big problems in my next episode. So if you guys think it's interesting at all, make sure you watch my next video. Again, this is not something that I really prep. It's just that something that comes out off my head, off my heart, that what I feel like about it. Personal training business, again, is not a bad business to go in. If you're passionate about it and stuff like that, you will definitely be really successful. But then there are a lot of business considerations. So if you guys think that this, I mean, again, this video is for people that are just going in and have expectation of being rich quickly by helping people. Okay, this is not for people that are successful. There are a ton of people that are successful, but I would like to break your reality from here to here, where it should be. You are starting off with zero. Okay, what you build on top of it is going to be up to you. So get your expectation up. When you get into a gym, make sure you have that minimum salary expectation, and you need to put a lot of work, blood and sweat on it. And I would be honest about it, I am not a huge fan of working free no matter what. uh, I'm not going to spend 2 hours when I'm going to only get paid for 30 minutes. That's just the way it is. You have to be practical about it. You have to think, oh, okay, I have these things to take care of, I have school to take care of. Are you willing to give 2, 3 hours a day for that pay? For me, it was not worth it. I stepped out. I was like, I would help people from YouTube. Obviously, I'm not getting paid on YouTube, so it's not like I don't want to work for pay. It's just like how much I'm willing to spend my time. Again, that's it for today. It's already 21 minutes and plus for this video, so I'd like to stop right now. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Again, this is only my personal opinions that I'm putting out on YouTube. It does not mean it's 100%. Everybody will say that. There are a lot of people that are more successful than me that are going to have something different to say, and a lot of people that are not and have extreme something or others to say. But have your expectation, you guys, on a real place, and don't expect too much high, else you'll fall down real bad. Okay? That's it for right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'll make the second video, much more about my certifications and different kinds of certification in schools and stuff like that. That's about it. See you guys next time.